Hello, you're welcome to Peculiarstars Lifestyle Network. And today we'll be talking about mindfulness. This is a preceding series on the meditation we talked about in the last discussion on meditation. So there are different types of meditation. Previously we discussed mindfulness focused and spiritual meditation. But today we'll be looking in detail into mindfulness meditation. So, what is mindfulness meditation? Mindfulness is a type of meditation that appeals to our mental health. It helps in coping with everyday problems, thus reducing the case of depression. Mindfulness can help to ensure you pay attention to your physical and your emotional health. It is living in the moment, being sensitive to what your body is telling you. For example, a friend once told me when you crave for fruits, your body is saying you lack vitamins and need fruits. However, you can misinterpret what your body tells you and give it the wrong food. For example, when your body needs strength and feels tired or require endorphins, you may give it excess sugar just because your body kind of craves for it and you feel like you want it, which will work but may cause more damage. So, in order to stay healthy, in the mode of being mindful, you therefore need to be more sensitive to your health, as you will other aspects of life, knowing what is good for it and what is not. So, in short, mindfulness helps with your health. It helps in dealing with emotional problems as well. This aspect of mindfulness lays emphasis on our mental health. So, mindfulness can help you with your physical health and also help you with your mental health, helping you to solve emotional problems. With mindfulness, you focus on the present moment and the world around you. By doing this, you are able to enjoy the moment. You are contented and appreciate where you are and who you are. I will make reference to the work of Caroline Macchio, deduced at a TEDx talk. And I will actually put the link in the description, which you can check after this series. She explained that individuality is one of our essence. And actually, mindfulness helps us to achieve and attain individuality in this concept of meditation. Mindfulness gives you the opportunity to build your individuality by paying attention to your physical and your mental health, by paying attention and being sensitive to what bothers you and what should not. Mindfulness mode of meditation helps you to be unperturbed by what others are doing, but it helps you to have a positive energy at all times. It builds your emotional intelligence, thereby creating less worry. So, how can you be mindful? You can actually be mindful by creating time to evaluate your thoughts. Also, notice the everyday life, be observant, appreciate little things around you. By so doing, you're being mindful of what there is and of what you could do. Also, try something new, dare yourself, and see how you feel about it. So, you would know what your body can actually acclimatize to, adapt to. If you have never tried something else, how do you know that your body or you can actually attain or achieve such? Also, another way you can be mindful is to name your thoughts. I actually do this very often. When I face situations, I feel awkward in different scenarios. I kind of try and identify my actual feelings. Am I feeling a form of envy? Am I feeling jealousy? Am I feeling pride? Am I feeling a form of low self esteem? And why do I feel that way? This actually helps me to clarify my thoughts and also helps me to deal with that feeling and also helps me to change them and be feel what I need to feel to be where I need to be. So name your thoughts. For example, when I'm confronted with a situation, I ask myself questions. Then, for example, I'll cite another example is there was this project I embarked on at some point. I didn't want to, but again, I also wanted to. So there were like two conflicting feelings. I had to ask myself simple questions on why I felt awkward about starting the particular project, and I realized I was afraid of competition. So at that point, I asked myself, what would basically happen if I do? So I'm afraid of competition because I'm afraid that I would fail and someone else will surpass me. So it's possible answers that I came up with was that okay, they will get back to me like after the competition and they would say I failed. Worst case scenario. This will make me feel bad and then probably I will declare myself not qualified for that particular thing. Will that hurt? Yes. But will I die? No. Will it affect me in any way? Yes, maybe. But I justified how it won't. Because it will just help me to realize that, okay, the feedback will help me to be better and then probably help me to do better in my next project. I actually finally did that project. I had a way of dealing with my pressure, and that was, I worked on that project the night before submission. So this is me trying to like reduce as because if I had a lot of time to work on it, it means that I will have a lot of time. I will have a lot of time actually thinking and overthinking things. I might actually end up not submitting the project. But with less time, I just had to do it and then submit it without thinking. So I was actually at the end of it all, I submitted, forgot about it, and moved on to other things. So I kind of zeroed my mind that okay, I didn't actually put my best, and I might actually lose this. Fine, I didn't waste time on it and everything. So it's my way of like brainwashing myself out of being pressured. Actually, it came out quite all right. I was actually acknowledged as a runner-up, and that was really an encouraging feat for me. Yes, I wasn't the best, but I could say that I was one of the best, which is good. And we all are. We have different unique gifts and unique talents that we can work on. We are all best in our expertise, and we could all improve in what we do. So, to be mindful is to be able to do the things that appeal to your physical and mental state. And other ways by which you could be mindful is also by taking a walk, jogging, or running. These are ways that helps you, that builds your self-esteem. So by exercising yourself, you're putting your body in a state that it appreciates, that makes it work well, that makes you comfortable, that makes you confident and prideful of who you are. Also, set aside a time to just listen to good music that feeds your soul with good vibes. Eat balanced diet. Eat food that nourishes your body. Be intentional about what you eat. As you grow older, actually, your digestive system requires less stress. So cut down on meat, except if recommended by a medical practitioner. Be conscious of your skin, actually. I've actually learned that your skin actually tells a lot about how you feel and what you're going through. I've also had friends who say that when they feel stressed, they develop eczema or some form of rashes. So your skin would could actually tell you what you lack when you lack nutrients. Also, once I went to the GP for checkup and had a tiny bulb on my chin, and the medical specialist actually told me to be careful that I'm about to develop a cold just by taking a look at my skin. So that's also a sign. Also, when you eat a lot of carbohydrates, as I know some of us like really like rice, and we can eat fried rice, jollof rice, coconut rice. Tell me about it. I actually really love fried rice. Every day of the week, we can go on doing this, but be intentional. Decide to say no to rice on a particular day. Go for stir fries and a fish, sweet potatoes. Have a day you detox. You just detox because actually some of this food create toxins in our body. Have a day you go with just water or you go without a particular kind of meal. And you might actually do without food for just 12 hours and take only water. It helps your body system and your body system will thank you and really appreciate you. And I actually think I actually believe, and this has actually worked for me, that my physical health influences my mental health. The way you The way you feel physically affects how you feel, how you actually, your mental health, the pride. When I mean the pride, the confidence you have in yourself. So you see, sometimes when people feel like they're overweight, or when you feel like there's a part of you not right, it affects the way you carry yourself in that line. That's what I meant. So take yourself out. Also, take yourself out once a week or once a month. Treat yourself the way you can. It actually helps a lot. I would actually say treat yourself the way other people, you want other people to treat you. Like, you want people to treat you like good. You want people to treat you nicely. You want them to see you in a particular way. Start treating yourself that way, and it will make a very big difference. So, benefits of mindfulness. Being mindful can actually help you understand yourself better, such that you can set the trajectory of your life instead of allowing others determine it for you. That saying health is wealth is true for mindfulness. So, what do I mean? Sometimes we allow others dictate our day, what we do or not do, what we can attain or not attain, what we can eat or not eat. With mindfulness, you can surmount the fear of rejection and just take care of yourself. Free yourself from the past and the future. Live in the moment. There is no better way to enjoy today than being in the moment. I personally have suffered from too much worry of what is to come or what is not to come. This, from experiences, actually causes anxiety. Like, you don't want to know, like, and I believe some of us have actually experienced this. Like, some of you listening to this or reading this right now have actually experienced this. Like, when you worry a lot, you build so much anxiety, and it affects what you're doing. It affects what you're about to do. It affects you, what you want to do. Although thinking a bit about the future could help you take effective steps, like you could start planning. That is if you have it in control. It could also deprive you of enjoying today, such that you arrive at tomorrow and still be thinking of tomorrow. Right? I came up with that. That's good. So the benefits of mindfulness is not exhaustive. As you cultivate the habit, you will decipher your own benefits. So I have actually tried to, like, state my benefits from my experiences. But by the time you start the practice of mindful meditation, you will actually deduce what works for you, how it works for you. And if you have actually tried this before, I want you to put in the comment section what how you have actually tried using mindfulness meditation and how it has actually worked for you. What I would say in conclusion is, when you're feeling low, go out intentionally and learn something new. Register at a gym. And right now, since there's COVID and everything, you can actually follow YouTube channels that do, like, exercise videos. Set as a time of the day that you would exercise. It could be in the mornings, and or it could be in the evenings. It could be every weekend. So you could just do like 2 hours or 30 minutes, 2 hours the weekend, or 30 minutes in a day, or 15 minutes in a day, or even 10 minutes in a day. But do it. Don't feed your negativity. That's something I need to chip in. Sometimes you feel down, you don't want to see anybody, and sometimes you just feed it so much more that because you don't want, you feel like you shouldn't see anybody, and for that reason you're not going to see anybody. When one of the things that we talked about being mindful is being able to name your thoughts. So when you feel like that and you're able to name them, like, oh my god, this is how I feel, but you know that that is not the feeling that you need, name it and work to reject it. Work to stop it. So you don't feel like seeing anybody. Why don't you feel like seeing anybody? Because I feel so, 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 and so. Is that a good feeling? No. Then go out, breathe some fresh air, meet people, and let them meet people that will lift your spirit, and move out from it. Don't feed your depression. If you have to arrange an outing with old time friends to get your groove on, do it. Go on vacation, change jobs if you have to. Be around people who love you and lift your spirit. Be mindful of you. You are responsible for your physical and your mental health. Nobody's going to do it for you, really. JP says the cure for normal is your awareness. Normal is overrated. Sometimes some of us want to we want to be like other people, but at the same time we want to achieve success. But the truth of the matter is great people who we look up to as mentors, people who inspire us, people who have achieved that success, they're very normal people. So until the miracle of you arise, you're going to be normal and nothing extraordinary happens around you. You're going to be like every other person. But we all want to arise and be different. But still, we don't want to be a star, but we don't want to be unique. How contradictory is this? We want to be unique. We want to arise. Because we can only arise by being a star and by being unique, by being different. This is something we have to think about each and every time when we evaluate our thoughts and our actions and our decisions. So drop your comments on this. Nobody has ever inspired others by excelling at normalcy. We are inspired by people who are willing to risk being themselves unapologetically nonconformist. So, mindfulness meditation is a powerful source of good health, but you have to be intentional and disciplined about it. So, check the description for the TEDx talk that Caroline made, which I referred to earlier on. It's on being yourself. I actually recommend it. Make sure you listen to it. Don't get it twisted. Mindfulness required effort. It's not easy actually, but you can do it. I'm going to put all these links in the description box. Check series on focused meditation and spiritual meditation is going to be out shortly. Subscribe, comment, and like. Majorly subscribe so you can get notifications when the new series comes up. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Subscribe, comment, and like. Once again, thank you for listening to this, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye for now.